And there is a lot of all costs going on right now. Ooh. And this is what happened to every person who was alive on the Citadel when it was taken.
Shepard. Shepard.
Anderson, you up here too?
Followed you up, but we didn't come out in the same place. Oh, at least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like?
Like a grave.
You okay?
I feel like death, but I'm moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
And not just human.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth, and send the people up here to be processed.
Goddamn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better. The tubes don't go on forever. But where the hell are we?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
You mean the keepers?
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing.
They working for Reapers mostly, to be honest.
There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
I think I'm near an exit.
I see something up ahead. Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
You remember that quest in Mass Effect 1 when you scanned the Reapers too?
Where do you think you're at?
Just found that chasm you were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on ahead.
Anderson?
Eventually stop Reapers from controlling them. I think the theory is that they were a species, one of the first species to be indoctrinated, and then Reapers left them, they modified them to become mostly like husks, and left them to keep Citadel running. They're not sentient anymore. I don't think. They're just like half alive, half synthetic
Anderson!
constructs.
Shepard! I can't!
I
Uh-oh.
underestimated you, Shepard.
The fucker.
What have you...
The indoctrinated fucker.
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Admiral.
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith.
Can I just put a bullet in his eye?
When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined,
Why are letting him talk?
there were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But... only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that.
I don't care what the
If we
fuck you
can
believe.
control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty.
You didn't know they
Crucible
existed
will
until
allow
3
me
years
to
ago.
control them.
You
And
fucker.
then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
God damn.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own.
You did not.
This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
Just let me shoot him already.
Don't listen to him.
I know he's wrong.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them,
But I can!
No, you
are you
can't.
willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
They do.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Because of you, humanity is already undone.
That's not true!
They have the Citadel. They've got us fighting each other instead of fighting them.
I just need to...
You've done exactly what the Reapers wanted. You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong.
You're
Of course they are.
stronger. Don't let them win. Break their hold. Don't let them control you.
Yeah. He's indoctrinated. He's not smoking anymore.
I tried, Shepard.
I would like to shoot him myself. Anderson. Anderson.
This is it, everyone. The arms are opening.
Hey, old friend.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's, quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson.
Goodbye, Anderson. Not that I'm far behind.
Shepard?
Yeah.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The crucible's not firing.
It is one of those
There's gotta be
endings.
something on your end. Commander Shepard.
I'm trying.
I don't see. I'm not sure how to.
Commander.
There he is.
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
The solution to what?
Chaos.
Life is chaos.
The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think
Ascend.
we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yes, they created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
Flourish is an interesting concept.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believed the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
You said you're the catalyst, but what are you?
A construct, an intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI.
Inasmuch as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
All
But you were
harvested
created.
civilizations.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who
Leviathans.
recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers?
Precisely.
I met your creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expected.
They said you betrayed them, that you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
They've joined this war now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
This is a bit too real right now. How many years do you think we have until the next AI tells us that our destruction is the solution to all our problems? That you have to destroy the humanity to save this planet.
But you're taking away our future. Without future, we have no hope. Without hope, we might as well be machines, programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope, more than you think. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
I am partly synthetic.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
Madame Guidelines will live to see it at this point. I have no doubt that we will live to see it. I mean, unless we die before that, from other reasons like war and stuff. But I'm asking, how many years do you think we have before we live to see it? 5, 10? We have at least, what, 3, 4? I don't know how many. I'm probably being generous with 3, 4. It's probably like a couple dozen of assholes who believe themselves to be the elusive men right now. Literally. They speak like the elusive men. They act like the elusive men, and they don't see it in themselves. We're already living it. The question is, when will it come to the culmination?
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the Crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
Yeah.
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
And I have to choose. Apparently I have to choose. And I need to think. All this time, I thought I knew what I will choose. But I don't know. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I don't want control. Control is off the table. But between synthesis and destroy, I think I would have to go with destroy actually. Synthesis is an interesting possibility, especially since he said that this is the final evolution of all life and inevitable at this point. Bum, bum. Did I choose right? Because I didn't really look where I was going, to be honest. I thought I would give a dialogue choice. Yes. But I'm doing green, so maybe I didn't choose right. Can I restart?
All fleets. The Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Look, I know. But we have to. Damn it.
Oh, I think I didn't choose right. Oops. Oops, I think I might have to redo the ending. Excuse me, I might have to redo this. Crap. But we get to watch two endings if I can redo this. I think the color is wrong. Or is it right? No, it's not right. Or is it right? No, it's not right. They're going. Apparently I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. I thought when I reach the beam I will get the choice, not that I have to jump in a specific beam. I forgot how to end this game. Okay, we'll see what happens in two endings then. The only question is how far back they will put me. I think this is the synthesis ending because it's green. Basically, we're synthesizing all life and becoming one, the synthetics and organics. I've never seen it before, I think. Normandy. Yep. Well, at least Joker got to keep his girlfriend in the setting. Garrus did not get to keep his girlfriend. Looks like Surkesh.
I am alive. All of us, synthetic and organic, have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before.
This is an interesting ending.
As a galaxy, we can now live the lives we have wished for.
But is it canon? It's not that they became good, they were never evil at the first place.
Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future.
Ooh,
where
Koreans
organics
without
and
masks.
synthetics can coexist peacefully.
Kinda looking very human.
With peace across the galaxy and with unlimited access to knowledge. To recover the greatness that was lost.
How do you remain unique then?
And surpass it.
If everything is
We will reclaim our world
synthesized together.
and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself. To reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine.
I'm kinda glad that I made this mistake because I've never seen this before.
And we will remember that
And
this
it's an
chance
interesting
for a new life did not come without
comparison.
cost.
Admiral David Anderson. And Commander Shepard. Why is our armor also getting synthetic things? I get the skin and the eyes, but why is the armor also green?
No matter how far we advance, we will remember the sacrifices of those who made it possible. And we will remember Shepard. because of her. I am alive, and I am not alone.
You're making very human facial expressions. This is the peace ending. I want to see if we can get a non-peace ending. What is that?
Did that all really happen?
That does not look a child.
Yes,
Looks
but
like a
some of the
tiny
details have
adult
been lost
man.
in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
That does not look a
One
child.
day, my sweet,
What will be there?
anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars.
I don't remember seeing this either.
Each of those stars could have
Maybe
many
I'm just
worlds.
bad memory.
Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
Congratulations to breaking Reaper's threat. Commander Shepard's become legend. Their accountability has been a long journey for Shepard and the team adhered by where. And like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy began as Vision's small team. But over the years, it has grown. The growth has been fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of our player community. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing further adventures with the Mass Effect universe. Just not the Andromeda. Yes, we go here. Actually, let's make a new save of this. Then we load this. Let's see the non-peaceful ending and how. Although unfortunately we have to deal with the elusive man again, but I will probably try to skip for his dialogue. Cannot hit the freaking heads on these things. Valorant aim. No. Get up. I know that you're coming. DLC ending? Is there? I know of 4 different endings, but I don't know if any of them are DLC. I need to remind me to pay attention to which ending I actually choose. Because Right now I accidentally chose an ending. I was just like, I'm gonna walk forward toward the shiny beam, and they will let me choose at the beam. Apparently that was not what happened. I think the synthesis ending is the most peaceful one. But I feel like it's also the least realistic one. Don't belly flop into the shining beam, yeah. Exactly.
She did it. This is the Admiral. We've got reports that someone made it to the Citadel.
I wonder how many people
We need to give them
made
time
the
to get
same
those
mistake as I
arms
just
open.
did,
All fleets converge on the Crucible.
without paying
Protect it at
attention.
all
They just
costs.
walked into the first closest shiny beam that was available. I hope I can skip through Elusive Man as much as I can.
Shepard. Shepard.
I wonder if I have enough points
Anderson.
for the secret ending.
You up here too?
Followed you up, but we didn't come out in the same place. Oh, at least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like? You okay?
I feel like death, but I'm moving.
The worst part is that we have to watch Anderson die again.
Human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense?
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth, and send the people up here to be processed.
Goddamn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better. The tubes don't go on forever. But where the hell are we?
Yeah.
I'm in hell.
Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Imagine the smell in this place. Of dead, half processed
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself.
humans and
The place is
aliens.
shifting, changing. There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
I think I'm near an exit.
I see something up ahead. Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
Where do you think you're at?
Just found that chasm you were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on ahead.
Anderson? Damn it.
If you're saving content, why didn't you let me load from this save?
Anderson!
can't.
I underestimated you, Shepard.
I don't think I can skip through this.
What have you?
We might have
I warned you.
sit through it all.
Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
You'd be happy with that ending.
I don't think so, Admiral.
They still feel in progress despite having
Controlling me
genetic synthesis.
is a lot
It's
different than
interesting that they
controlling
suddenly
a
all become
Reaper.
peace collectively.
Have
Well,
a little faith.
You have to understand that Reapers
When humanity
and
discovered the mass
husks and all the
then we
Reaper
learned there
creatures,
was more to the
they're not
galaxy than we
actually
imagined.
evil. They're
There were
like
some
the
who thought the relay should be
child.
destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in.
Can I skip him? Like the child
What
catalyst said,
humanity has achieved. Since
they
that
are like
discovery,
fire
we've advanced more
set
than
to
the
a
past
task.
10,000 years combined.
They just have a task
And the Reapers
of
will
destroying
do the same for us
organic
again,
life, specific
1,000-fold.
organic life. Destroying specific organic life and collecting it, processing it.
Only if we can harness their ability to control.
They are not actually evil and they don't have any
Or they destroy us.
hate toward us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
So,
No.
through the
This is
synthesis,
the way humanity
they-
must evolve.
their purpose is changed.
Always another
The
way.
task
I've dedicated my life
of
to
destroying the organic life is no
And I
longer
know with
relevant because the
certainty
life is no
the
longer
Crucible
organic.
will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they
So they work on a new task with the organics.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own.
They are just machines in the
This
end, and
isn't
you
about
change their
me
purpose.
or
They do not have opinions
It's about things so much
about
bigger
their
than
purpose,
all.
about their task, about
He's wrong.
what do they need to do or not need to do.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
Seeing the husks suddenly reacting human again was fascinating. Yeah. I mean, their programming was changed and their task was
We
changed
destroy the Reapers, this ends today.
in that
But if
instant.
you can't control them,
But I can!
are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
It is a very interesting ending. It's definitely,
Can you?
I don't know
They won't let
if
you
I
do
can
it.
call it anything else
No,
but peaceful ending.
I'm in control. No one is telling me
It's
what
just
to do.
complete
Listen
peace,
to yourself. You're
but
indoctrinated.
I do feel it's very
No.
unrealistic.
No! The
Even-
two of you so self-righteous. Do you
even
think power like this comes
Besides the
easy?
point
There are sacrifices.
You sacrifice too much.
that this is sci-fi,
I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
because how do you really procreate if your part is synthetic?
We'll do the rest.
Is it really realistic to expect people to have life? People, species have like
I can't
life
do that,
expectancies.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
Natural diseases. If
You'd undo
if
everything
creatures,
I've accomplished.
organic
I won't
creatures,
let that happen.
do not have
Because of you,
natural
humanity is already
death,
undone.
or do they have natural death?
That's not true.
If they don't have natural death, they have no reason to procreate.
Fighting each other instead of fighting them.
I just need to...
You've done exactly what the Reapers wanted. You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong.
You're stronger. Don't let them win. Break their hold. Don't let them control you.
And won't we just become the same hive mind in the end if the synthetic part equips us with the same memories, same information, same knowledge, same culture, background? How do species remain different from each other if they have access to the same technology inside them? I don't know. It's very difficult for me to imagine how that would actually work even in sci-fi setting, you know? What specifically is changed for them now that they have half synthetic? And depending on what specifically changed, then you can
This is it, everyone. The arms are opening.
see the problems.
Seconds to contact.
It kind of feels like a happy ending,
That's it.
but it feels very, very like you have a million questions about how that actually work. And what will it entail for everyone suddenly getting the same upgrade? I don't want to watch this. I hate this scene. Anderson dying is
Commander?
a bit too painful.
We did it.
A bit too real.
Yes, we did. It's quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
One of those God concepts, if you think about it, they would actually reach imaginable state.
Commander.
Yeah, but like,
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The crucible's not firing.
can you imagine a universe when every single
It's gotta be something on your end.
individual is a god? And what would happen to such universe? How would they evolve?
Commander Shepard.
Can they evolve? What reason would they have to evolve?
I don't see.
If you don't have reason to evolve, what reason do you have to do anything? Sure, at first they would rebuild what there was lost. But then, like, the main questions are they still mortal? Are they still mortal? Can they die from natural causes? From age? From sickness? And if not, is that even life anymore? Can you call that organic life? If yes, then yes. And then I can see why it would be valuable, whatever the word is. But then, if yes, how are they synthetic? Like, what's the balance there between organic and synthetic that still makes them alive? Does not make them into immortal, invincible gods.
Wake up.
What?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
The solution to what?
Chaos.
I wish I could skip through most of this, but apparently it's
But we found a way to stop that from happening.
all
A
unskippable
way
dialogue.
to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
Where did the Reapers come
My creators? The Reapers are...
Leviathan.
Yes. They became the
You said that before.
organics to exceed the result is called Reapers harvest. You may be in conflict with the Reapers. When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do?
Yeah.
We are no different. We harvest your bodies, like a cleansing fire. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once...
What do you know about
The device, however, it is crude.
Who designed it?
You would not know. We first noted with each passing cycle.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believe clearly organics are more resourceful than we realized.
You said...
A construct. I was created in as much...
But you...
I don't want to
Correct.
risk changing anything if I don't select all dialogue
I
options.
once who I
So
was
I'm going
but our
skipping
efforts
through.
always ended.
I still picking them, but skipping through.
Precisely.
Because I'm not sure about this part of the game, but sometimes if you don't ask all the questions, it changes something. So
I met-
just
We
to be
did,
safe,
and
I'm
we
doing the
said
same
you
things.
When they asked the flaws of their... And I welcome their involvement. I am only...
But you're without hope. We might as well be machines. Programmed to do what
Remember
we're
no
told.
belly flopping? Yeah.
You have hope. More than you think. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
I think I need to do need to shoot something. I just
We
need to
find a new solution.
memorize what I need to shoot.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities. But I can't make them happen.
Just not shoot the child. Do
If
not
there is
shoot
to
the
be a new
child.
solution,
Do
you
not
must
belly
act.
flop.
It is now in your power to destroy us.
I don't really want that. I need to shoot that thing. That's what I need to do.
But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
Do not go there. If I do that, I will be the elusive man.
The elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit.
One moment.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The Reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
Okay. Do not shoot the child. Oh, so these are the three paths. Un momento. I'm slightly afraid. Okay. That way to become elusive man, that way to become the belly flop, and I think this way to destroy. It's interesting. I think they kind of want you to pick the synthesis because it's the direct path. It's the one he talked about last, and he talks about destroy, and then they say but, and makes you feel like that's not the ending you need to pick. And then he talks about control, and he says but, and then he talks about synthesis and says that it's the best solution. So they do want you to pick the synthesis. But from what we've seen from the trailer for the next Mass Effect, I think most people agree that synthesis is not what happened in the canon. Kinda. Okay. We are destroying them. And dying. Anderson. Edie. Gath. But I think there's a little secret in this ending.
All fleets. The Crucible is armed.
That is important.
Disengage and head to the rendezvous point.
Not just the Reapers, every single synthetic race dies.
Disengage and get the hell
Gath
out of here.
die, Edie dies.
Look, I know. But we have to.
Basically, we destroy all AI with this. And the concept was that we even die because we are partially synthetic, so... But we'll see in a minute here. I think this is a good comparison. I'm actually glad I made a mistake the first time. If we can call it a mistake. I mean, unintentional first ending. So we can compare two endings and pick which we like more. Although I don't think I will be able to pick. Down they go. And the citadel goes down with it because it was part of it all. And the master relays go down as well. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Joker. BD's gone.
The war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses. The relays are severely damaged, but we won. This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world.
Jacob. Zaid.
Now, as we take our first steps toward restoring what we lost, we must remember what it took to win.
Organic babies.
This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species. If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine. A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see.
Morden. ED is on there already. Legion.
And while we still have many challenges ahead of us, we can face them together. And we will honor those who died to give us that future.
He's not putting it on the wall, is he? Do it. Show it to me. And there it is. And that is the secret ending. Then you can kind of see her take a breath. That kind of hints that she might be alive. Oh. And that would be the choice. You sacrifice yourself and bring the peace and a very strange synthetic existence to every single being in the galaxy. Or possibly Shepard survives, but you destroy all AI for now. And mass relays. And then everyone has to rebuild. Let's start from the beginning. Well, the thing about this ending that eventually someone will make more AI. Someone, even if it's not like the Reapers, as advanced as Reapers in the program that the Crucible Catalyst program that came up with the solution that Reapers were, it would be like Geth. And the canon ending is neither of them, we don't know. The thing with the canon ending is we don't actually know what is canon, but okay, we can do this. Give me a second. I wish the sound did not cut off. Okay. I'll try making this. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Okay, this here. And then we do this here. You should be able to hear it. And that would be the teaser for the next one that everyone has analyzed and over-analyzed. But I think if you look at that, it does to me personally look more like the Destroy ending is the canon one. Oh, I forgot to switch the sound source back. Doesn't it? I think, well, as I said, I'm not super into speculating and theorizing about what's gonna come, if it's gonna come ever. But I feel like you can see Liara and you don't see her having the green thingies of synthesized existence. And you see a lot of rubble, and you see a lot. I think you see the destroyed mass relay or whatever that was. It does kind of feel more, to me personally, the destroy ending is the one they're picking for the next game. But as I said before, like, it is a little bit iffy to me personally if they do have to pick one ending over others, especially since with the destroy ending inside the game they says this is not the way to go. But then also the destroy ending is the only one when you have a possibility of Shepard surviving. So it is kind of if the N7 thing she picks up belongs to Shepard, and the only ending that has possibility of Shepard surviving is the destroy ending. Maybe that's what they're hinting on, I don't know. But I'm also trying not to have much hope for the next Mass Effect anyway. I can't get over hope.
Did that all really happen?
This
Yes, but
thing that's
some of
supposed
the
to be a
details
child
have
does
been
not
lost
look
in
like a
time.
child.
It all happened so very
Looks like a
long ago.
giant next to a mini human
When can
or
I go to the stars?
normal human.
One day, my
The
sweet.
proportions are not like child proportion. It's
What
just
will be there?
a adult model but made very small.
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
Is she organic? You mean Shepard? The catalyst said that she's part synth, so we don't know. I mean, you know how long ago the Mass Effect came out? And people have been asking these questions ever since. We made it. They put it back before servers headquarters. Oof. That was a journey. It was a ride. I think people mostly agree that this is Liara and that she doesn't look synthetic. So who knows? Who knows? I think there were like more He didn't have green eyes. She did after her visor thingy, like the panel in front of her eyes turned green after the synthesis ending. If you look closely at the cutscene, wait a second, I will find it. I think it's not really about the eyes, but if you look closely at the skin, and stuff, it's also kind of blurry. Why I questioned, this thing. Why I questioned why do they have the synthetic green stuff over their armor, not over their skin? But I mean, they do have it both over the skin and armor. Where's the Joker? Indy. She also has stuff around her, green, everywhere around her, above her body, over her body. Where's the ship scene? I think you can see Liara here. Because whoever this person, see the difference with the green stuff over her skin and eyes, the sign of being synthetic. Who's that? Wait a second. Who's that? Oh, Ashley. I forgot you could have Ashley instead of Kaden. I forgot you could have Ashley. Like here, she looks clearly synthetic, but she does not look like that in the trailer for the next one. So I think most people say they don't believe synthesis ending is the canon one at this point. And also, most people say that there should not be a canon ending anyway. Kind of goes against the premise of the whole game to let you pick your ending and have your decision. Actually, have weight. Maybe it was transition effect. I doubt it. I doubt it. But we'll see. I think it's no point guessing. I do understand the idea that they kind of make it seem that the synthesis ending is the one you should be picking. But then the fact that the destroy ending is the only one when you have a secret cutscene with Shepard survive kind of undermines that. But also you can only get the cutscene with Shepard surviving if your war points, whatever it's called, are high enough. If you don't do all the missions and collect all the stuff, and if you like don't go above certain point level and you still choose the destroy ending, you do not get the cutscene with Shepard. If it guess can the next Mass Effect game probably wouldn't have come, but yeah, that's what I feel like. The synthesis ending is not really realistic. Like, it kind of feels like stasis, you know? How much of organic is actually left? Are they immortal? Can they evolve? Will they just fight against each other for some reason? But what reason would they fight among each other if they all connected to the same, like, upgrades, information, knowledge, and stuff like that? Too many questions with that one. The destroy ending is the most straightforward and probably the easiest one to make a sequel of. But also a question, who are we fighting in the next one? New AI or Krogan? I think I read some people being sure that it's Krogan we're gonna fight this time because they spread over the galaxy again. But if that's the case, then they are making sure that the genophage cure is also canon. So they basically make multiple choices for you regardless of what players chose in the game, and they say this is the choice that is canon and this is the choice that is canon and this is the canon timeline regardless of what you chose when your playthrough, which I think kind of goes against everything this game stands for. But we'll see. And I think I need to end it here. It's been a ride. I have a lot of things to do. And I'm gonna miss everyone. I'm gonna miss Mass Effect so bad. Leviathans are not extinct. There are at least 3 of them that we know of. Unless Reapers killed any, it could be Leviathans. But Leviathans, I don't think they would be very eager to make AI again. But they are the kind of species that would come back and say, oh, we are gonna rule over you all now, especially since they have the mind-controlling abilities. I think that's an interesting, actually, concept to think if Leviathans reproduced and then decided to mind control, subjugate the remaining species. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Okay, I think I need to end it here and do stuff. Thank you for sticking by. I hope you have a great weekend. I do not yet know what we are playing tomorrow, but we are playing something tomorrow because I need to stock up on hours before I take it to around 2-week break from next Friday. And I'll see y'all there. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. I have no idea. I know that in May we're playing Alan Wake 2. Final draft if I can make it happen. It is a bit of an if, but I want to make it happen. And there's a couple of games I'm planning to play, but not sure when, in what order. But we'll see. I think Alan Wake 2 will come first, though. I want to go into Horizon Zero Dawn replay Horizon Zero Dawn 1. I don't think I'm gonna replay 2. I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna replay Horizon Zero Dawn this year probably. Likely. We'll see. And I'll see you there. Bye bye, take care.